at the screen. It's been months of this hell. Red candles burning like a story I can't tell. Bottom at the top, chase the moonshot dream. Now it's crashing down, ripping at the seam. Every headline screams adoption's on the way, legislation coming, but not today. And everything I can't forget, the highs that felt like heaven's bed, the lows that drag me to my knees. I'm holding on, but barely breathe. Bleeding red, it's all I see. Portfolio dying in front of me. Hope for the flip, the global shift, but right now it's pain, no easy live. Bleeding red through the winter's bite, holding tight through the endless night. Adoption whispers, laws on the line, but the market's cruel, stealing my time. Friends sold out early, called it a scam. I'm still in the trenches, diamond hands jam. The leveraging hits, outflows draining the pool. ETFs bleeding billions, feeling like a fool. X feeds full of rage, nothing burger calls. White House talks, but the price still falls. And everything I can't escape, the fear that grips, the doubt that shapes, the scars from rocks, the wipes that sting. I'm broken down, but still clinging. Bleeding red, it's all I see. Portfolio dying in front of me. Hope for the flip, the global shift, but right now it's pain, no easy live. Bleeding red through the winter's bite, holding tight through the endless night. Adoption whispers, laws on the line, but the market's cruel, stealing my time. Doing rehearsal. Why does it hurt like this every single day? 60K support, cracking, fading away. They say institutions coming, bulls on the rise, but I'm drowning in red under stormy skies. One more halving, one more bill passed. Maybe then the pain will fade at last. But for now I'm screaming inside, still holding on for the other side. Bleeding red, it's all I see. Portfolio dying, but I won't flee. Hope for the flip, the global shift. Gonna make it through, gonna live. Bleeding red, but I won't break through the winter for heaven's sake. Adoption's coming, laws will align. I'll see the green in my own but I'm still here, still holding. I know I've bought high, I know I've been wrong, but I'm still right here where I belong. Through the winters that last forever long, through the crashes that sing the same damn song. I could have sold, taken the easy way out, but something inside just wouldn't allow. The fear is loud, but the belief is louder. I'm still right here dead, they said it's done. They laughed at my backs, called me the one who couldn't let go, who couldn't move on. But I watched them panic while I stayed strong. I could have cashed out, bought a new life, but I'd rather hold through the endless strife. The halving's come and the adoption's near. I'm still right here, crystal clear. To the fear, right here, I'm not selling, I'm staying clear. Right here, when the world says quit, I disappear, but I'm still right here, right here, right here. Superstar. Fudge the stop loss, moved it up high. Thought I'd outsmart it, thought I was sly. Now the price is diving, margin calls near. One more candle down and it's game over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We prepare every evening with the ringing of the cowbell ceremony. Grab your ding-a-ling. It feels so good to ring the bell. Need a little cowbell in your life when you're feeling down? A little cowbell and a whole lot of Jesus.
Gray, the clock's a phone. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow, good as coffee. coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Maybe I held too
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dogg. Honored to have you here with me tonight. Let me crank this music down just a little bit. We got the slow jam coming in as we start the show here. I think it's kind of fitting. We're watching Bitcoin just... What do you call it? What is this crap? It's a bunch of bull crap's what it is. This green line is a 382 Fibonacci area, which, we've been saying for, what is it, days now? I mean, we've been anticipating this for a long time. It's been playing around above this line forever since we got down here and came up. And now, and one of my big plays is we could have bounced off here and had a really nice move. And the weird thing is we still can if we ever reclaim it. And now it's just being that annoying kid brother or that annoying kid on the school bus. It's just like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. It's like, or that one that's like, you go to those parks or something, or those places, you might have a 3 states or even a state line or something. Look, I'm here. No, I'm here. Now I'm here. Now I'm here. He just can't make up his damn mind on which side of the line he wants to be on. So I'm looking at this bullish on this side, bearish on this side, bullish on this side. It's annoying AF. And if you're trying to trade, which I've been trading and on the little stream, and very disappointed to see even, I put my stops into stop loss. I'll be scalping, right? Put my stops in the stop loss above where I think I'm getting at least a little profit, right? Yeah, you go back and check your profit and loss statement. Look at this crap. I mean, I was doing that live on stream when I was getting stopped out. I was getting stopped out in the green, but look how it reflects over here. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Not happy about that. Look at that. There should be a lot more green on there, and there's not. So even when you don't think they're getting you, they're getting you. How's that make you feel? Makes me feel I don't like it. Explains why these things keep gradually, slowly declining here. Right now, you can see we're bouncing off a trend line on the 3-minute chart for Bitcoin. Yay! And I've got my stop loss right there. Now watch what happens. If it stops me out, see, it's in profit right now. I've got it set up in profit. I've got it set up right above this wick, because if it comes and takes out that wick, it's working on getting a higher high, and that's going to invalidate any kind of short idea that I've got, right? I've even got it touching that wick. Just asking for it to stop me out, I guess. And then we're going to come back. We're going to look at this position history over here. We're going to see just what happened there. Is that the fees and all this other stuff? I mean, you get feed when you go in, you get feed when you go out, you get feed all the way around, man. On all exchanges, man, it's not just one. It's just part of the game. And if we're going into this thinking, well, I should be good if I got my stop loss set in profit, should be okay. You combine that with the leverage and everything else, and it doesn't really work to your favor very much. Makes you feel like leverage trading is kind of foolish when I kind of do the math on it for these little stuff. Unless you get a good mood. And we're in choppy area that's not a good place to trade. It's not and shouldn't be trading here for real. Or to catch that big move up. It's never there, is it? Never there, is it? I'm over here harmonicking on the small time frames, just jonesing over here. Here's a bigger picture kind of view over here, the 1 hour. And we're back in that little zone between our top levels from last cycle. We are betwixt the top levels, the weekly close and the weekly wicks between those guys over there. And that wick that we came down to. And my thing is, I believe we're coming down for a higher low. That's what I'm looking for. Now I'm actually looking down here, but I don't know if we'll get that deep. I'm still waiting to see what this is telling me. And there's one setup that's possible that's taking us right down to this area, so I got it. But there could also be something else developing from where we're bouncing now. You can see where, this is the 382. That's the line that's messing with us right now. 382 Fibonacci right here. Green line. Yeah, we can't make up our mind which side we want to be on. And it's a little disappointing. I don't know. I mean, because if we're bearish, a bearish retest should pick up some steam, right? So we're not as bearish in this zone here anyway, as what I think they want us to believe. because price action's just not doing it, but just being piss poor boring as hell, though. I gotta say that. Slow burn to the downside. Slow burn. The worst kind of burns. When you know for a fact that it don't have to slow burn. We know for a fact that it can fast burn, because we saw it. We saw it. We know you can put the boogie on it. I know, Bitcoin, you can put the boogie on it. Why are you jerking us around down here and not putting the boogie on it? So whether you're trying to long, whether you're trying to short, or whether you're trying to slong, and both will go both ways, trying to play for both sides of the team there, it's just not, it's horrible. It's just crappy price action. Makes me think that they're up to a little something they don't want us to know about. How crazy is that? All right, so I'm going to color code these guys so I won't forget them. But one of the areas that we need to look at, according to the moving averages, they're kind of like lining up on some other time frames around this 0.5. I mean, this 618 area. That would be cool. That'd be another AB equals CD kind of setup. We could get we can get a lot of those. The best one would have happened over here at the green line, which that's out. That's out. That AB equals CD with those targets over here that we had. Yeah, that guy's out. Let me see if I can pull them back up, and we'll update our targets on that idea. So that idea is invalidated because we lost the 382, that green line. Okay, I don't have them up there. Okay, cool. That would have gave us a nice one-to-one move from there, and it would take us up to our 618 Fibonacci. I didn't get my move there. That's invalidated, but there is this possibility now. I don't know if you knew this, but this works on every line, right? AB equals CD, that's what it is. This is AB, and this would be CD move, right? That's all it is. This is one of the bread and butter things of my strategies and everything that I've done here for years. The nailed it's and all that all come from the AB equals CD. It's a measured move. That's all it is. You can do it on Fibonacci, or more accurate with Fibonacci. You can do it eyeball it, but you get in the vicinity. So this is AB. This is C. That D will be our target. And it is a bearish move. And it's bearish when it gets to the top and confirms. Then you want to short it. I just play it up to, I like to play the CD. I like to play CDs. I'm old school. Sometimes vinyl. Pardon me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. We did a stream earlier today. Just a music stream, kind of get some of the music out there, plus it just to get a feel for what sounds good, what doesn't, what's draggy, what people respond to. As I try to sort through my little slush list to assemble an album together, another crypto album. Glad to report that it is available over on YouTube Music now. The Bull Run is Your Fairy Tale. It's about 4 weeks late after release on every other place, and there may be another alternative for people who want to like actually purchase the ones instead of purchase the songs instead of stream them. I may be looking at getting set up something and setting up a link here in the thing. I'm looking over all this streaming stuff, and streaming just ain't where it's at, baby. I'm just saying. When you look at the statement that you get for a whole year of streaming, like hundreds of songs and hundreds of different songs, and it's $38 for a year. Wow. I can almost buy a Matchbox Lambo with that. That's awesome. So when they say musicians get screwed, believe that true. Believe that. Especially on these streaming services. All you hear about them is raking in billions and billions of dollars, and they're getting ready to sell out to the big record labels, which is going to put a squash on things and make it even worse. So we're going to start looking for some new avenues for the music. Just saying. All right, so I'm looking for a higher low, and we just haven't, other than the 0.5 fib area that we'd bounced off here. That might be it. I don't expect it to be. I'm not really expecting an AB equals CD move from this guy. we're going to might as well just leave the Fibonacci on here at this point. Yeah, you're looking for places that are good targets on the up or downside. Fibonacci's your best friend, man. I don't know why you don't. I mean, not complaining. Don't know why other people don't put more faith in Fibonacci. It's been a game changer for me. I want to go from this big old wick and draw me a big old line touching them other wicks. And we got some beautiful angles happening right there on them wicks, I gotta say. If we want to touch wicks on the other side, we can. We got a little channel forming. Angles could still be a little down though. And we're just in a downward channel, and we can still be in a downward channel and come to this happy little area at 618, maybe bounce there, maybe. That I would be looking for AB equals CD. That could be common after, this is a harmonic pattern. That could be part of the process of working our way out of it. I'm not sure if this was a harmonic thing or not. That was the weekly, the last cycle of tops. But that's it for Bitcoin. And while Bitcoin is sitting here going sideways, and I don't think there's any other way you can look at it, down and sideways mostly, we got our altcoins over here not knowing what the hell to do. So total threes over here after the big drop, just trying to figure things out, and still just kind of lackluster, kind of falling down. See that reflected over here in crypto bubbles for the day, and not much going on except for this category. What took the ribbon over here today? Nobody in particular. You're just up 8% in this category, in this section. This section of the market cap coins are up that much. XVS, are you still around? I still got some of you. You're on a Binance wallet that I never look at, but you're there. Venus, that was one of the hot coins to come out on Binance, and it did some stuff, but I never even really understood what the hell it was. Some kind of lending platform. It wasn't for regular people. It was for people with money. I just remember that being a hot thing. Anticipation for their launch pad. I think it was one of their first launches over there, something like that. Well, look at you. You got Casper. Yeah, that was janky as hell. Price action right there. Just ain't seeing very much going on, right? So we're looking at total 3 over here. It's going sideways. You look at Standard & Poor and see how the stock market did today, and they're doing the same thing sideways, but at least they're at all-time highs, right? They're like, it's at the all-time high and just hanging out. We'll just stick up here and enjoy the view for a minute. We'll take a little rest before we decide to make the rest of the climb. Have a little good ass coffee. Some cappuccino, maybe some espresso or something. And we'll take the climb up, we'll get our Sherpa, throw our backpacks on, we'll start hiking up there. Right now, it's one chill, man, smoke a doobie, have a drink of coffee or something, hot cocoa. Yeah, we're cool, man. I don't know, it's a long way down there, it suck to fall, but hey, man, we're just chilling, dude. Right up here at the peak, man. So, they're out here sightseeing and everything from the ledge. I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to jump or not, but if they do, it'd suck for crypto. And if they go up, you'd think it'd help crypto, but will it? Here we are watching Bitcoin dominance. Also confused, but a little lower than what it was before, so that's good. Looks like she might be doing a bearish retest here. Maybe we want some more lower lows out of this, because if a Bitcoin dominance is going down, it's usually good for altcoins. That's good. Got altcoin plays. If Bitcoin dominance goes down, you can see it over there. And 2 out of 3. Well, actually, all the situations over there are not that bad if Bitcoin dominance is going down. Okay. We always want to see Bitcoin dominance go down. Is when it goes up is when we have problems out of altcoins. When Bitcoin dominance is going up, alts they either tank and they dump, and they don't do good, or they just kind of get real boring as hell. And right now, when Bitcoin dominance is coming down, well, one option is alt season, which is not happening. That's when it's really coming down. The other one is that they have a chance to go up a little bit. And I think they need that little chance to go up a little bit, especially being down at these lows. Now, will it happen down here at this 618? I don't know, man. Just what I'm looking at. But look where we are, man, when you zoom out. It's like, M-top over here. Elliot, do you want to tell him what you see? Do you want to see what Elliot, do you see something? I'm sure he does. Oh, he's not over here. I don't have him on the screen. We'll have to circumvent that and do Elliott somewhere else. We can do that right now. And as soon as we look at the dollar dominance, oh look, yay, the value of stablecoin dominance is going up. People are selling something and getting more stablecoin, whether it be Bitcoin and or altcoins. That's always, yeah, that's always bearish. I'm just saying. All right, so here we are on Bitcoin, and it said go to total 3, and that's what I'm going to do. Let me clear some of this stuff off over here. So, Elliot, go on the 4 hour over here. Elliot, what do you see? Let's zoom out, Elliot. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool, Elliot. So Elliot sees us as having a 5-wave completion, and he's considering this to be our 8-wave with our little rebound bounce, bringing us right back up to the areas that we were in about mid-January for altcoins. And that may not be bad. That might be a bad play. There might be a long there to get about 20%. That's for this market cap. Some altcoins could do pretty good, and others could just benefit from that. But you can see, even without Elliott, we take Elliott off here, you know, our move for altcoins from October 2023. Yeah, this line says it's over, baby. That move is gone. All those hopes and dreams of unicorns and Lambos, all that stuff right here, it's gone right now for altcoins. And if we are doing an ABC correction, and this was an ABC, which that would be cool. I would be all for that. And actually, I would be kind of looking at that idea. Unless Elliott's smoking crack again, and he seems to think that this is all one A, we get a B, and then we get a bigger C. And, well, that could be true, too. All right? I mean, could be. And that would be a bad situation if you're hopeful on altcoins. Or you're trying to long them on leverage, or if you're trying to just stock the hell up on them as they gradually come down, because you think, man, it can't come down very much more until you realize that, yeah, that $1,000 that you put in that you thought it was 80% down, it can still turn into like, you know, $100 or $25 if you're not careful as it goes down another 90%. You think, I don't see how that's possible. But yeah, deep in a bear market, which we're not deep into it, crazy reverse miracles like that can happen. And so if the goal logically is to take little bits of money and just watch them magnify and blow up and multiply like bunny rabbits and just be everywhere, then doing it in reverse doesn't make very much sense. I'm just saying. I don't care. I'll take it. I'll buy it. I'll hold it for 5 years. I hated it when I hear people say that about it. It makes me shiver. It makes me cringe inside. I had one of my friends say that, and I think it was about, was it Cardano? That's all right. I'll just hold it for 5 years. And I'm like, no, that hurt. That tells me you don't know how this works, and you've not been through the bottoms before. For one, you're outside of even the 4-year cycle concept, and two, altcoins get beat up a hell of a lot more. And damn, you don't even know if that project's going to be here in 4 years. Not in this space. I don't know. That just always scares me when I hear people talk like that. Shout out to everybody here in the chat. Let me say hello to you. 19 people hanging out. We got Jim, Lunar Entity. How's it going? You packing up charcoal? And the fumes will have you seeing God candles everywhere. That's funny. Let me give a shout out to everybody here. Let me scroll up to the top. And we got Ave Medina, who's first tonight. Silver Days is in the house. Shout out to you guys. PMO. Don't fall asleep. Freddy's coming for you and your crypto. It feels that way sometimes, don't it? Society X is in the house. Says, I need that Bitcoin at 67.5 in the next hour. Hey, you got your wish. That's where we're at right now. Scar says reverse head and shoulders on the 4 hour for Bitcoin and XRP. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, it's really hurting your spirits. I'm going to need a drink if this hits 66K. Always says no drinks to 41K. Scar says very bullish on Bitcoin and XRP. I think I'm way behind on the chat here. Well, shout out to everybody here. I'll try to catch up with the chat as best as I can here. Just trying to make sure I'm saying hello to everybody who might trickled in. We got Joe from Trade Intuition, fellow YouTuber right over here. Go check him out. I tried to port people over there, and it doesn't show up on my screen, man. I've seen it before. I've seen you do it. I go to do it, and it's not there. However, I did finally toggle that little thing that puts me up for short streams, and I see not the point of it. Why don't you just flip your phone sideways or whatever you got to do there? I've always wondered that. But now people who want to watch me on short form get to watch just the real split middle of the scene right there. They get to see you, Joe. That's the portion of the scene they get to see right through here. All right. Well, Joe streaming earlier tonight, 9 p.m., then ported his people over here to stream. I appreciate that, Joe. Thank you so much. It says you're live right now, are you? Are you live? That's a replay, but that's his stream starting right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here I am over here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it stopped me out, right, earlier? Yeah, let's go see if it came up green or not. That stop loss was, it should be 10 in profit. So how much am I getting bamboozled over here? What's going on? See? What did it do? I mean, it took, but it took my realized profit is negative 2.4%. So I got all these little red marks when I'm thinking I'm in the green. And all I get is, and they're all red. Putting the stop loss in profit. So obviously you got to have more of a leeway. Incorporate. There's something else. They need a break even. They need something that tells you when you break even, and that way you can be a little more accurate on some of these stop loss things, especially if you're just trying to protect your position, right? I'm in a Pippin short because I was in a Pippin long that did really good, and then that one stopped me out in the profit on that one. And that was over here. We looked at that. But now I'm in the short. Also, stop loss. See, you follow the rules. This is the thing. They say, put it at break even, right? I've been putting mine ahead of break even, and you still see the negative thing. Just saying. Death by 1,000 cuts that way. Don't like it. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin, if you don't mind. And this is the Bitcoin on the daily. We lost the daily 800 moving average. Roll right down out of that one. Got a measure move there from that breakout that we still haven't met. However, if you take it and put it over here at where we did the retest, and I've been experimenting around with that for a while, that's a lot more closer to home, isn't it? So we still watch it and then see if it ever actually happens. But I think a lot of times, and that kind of comes with your AB equals CD kind of concepts too. You got this measure right there. Ironically, is also the width of the channel, and also that would have been ABC from here and not from this impulse move, and all the way down. Nice. So we may have knocked that out. If it, as an AB equals C play, that's a bullish one, right? Let me look at that. I've not really looked at it from that angle. I wasn't even looking at it to play it that way. I think we put it up there before. I remember I've done it before, but I wasn't seriously entertaining it. But that's what happened. Down to our 1414 area and just a wee bit lower. If that's true, and I will read it as that, as a completed AB equals CD 1-to-1 move right there, we should be trying to bounce back up and then come back up and try to work our way through these moving averages. Now here on the daily, we've got the 800, 600, 360s over here, and the 200s trying to fold over with those. But what that says is that, you know, the majority mathematically of our price history for the last 800, 600 candles, 600 days, the last 300 days for the last year, we've all been up through here. Well, chances are we're going to average out, people. You know, you lean over this way a little bit, you swing, the pendulum swings back to center of gravity. And our center of gravity is still over here in these areas. 200 moving average, the last 200 days out of this year, over the past year, we've been at almost 100. We've been at 100,000. It's only been these last little bits that we hadn't been up there. And so the moving averages say, well, we need to compromise, and we'll come down a little bit and you come up a little bit price, and we'll just kind of meet somewhere in the happy damn medium. So we should be getting a bounce back. A reversal, maybe. I don't know. You have to take this one step at a time, but there is a legitimate ABD equals CD pattern that Harmonic did play out there. So there is one, and it says we should move a little up, get some uppiness at some point whenever they stop playing with our emotions here. And I honestly think we're getting the first signs of it. It's just going to take a while. I like it when they come down like this and then they do a scallop. I like that. That's one of the bottoming patterns that we kind of look for. And I think I don't even have you pulled up over here. I may have recently put it over in the classroom. I think I posted this over here in our Telegram group before talking about this. I know I trained our AI on it. That was cat. Some people call cat ears all the time. I actually told you what they were in there. Not the YouTube definition of cat ears. All right, so I'm not seeing what I'm trying to show you, so I'm not going to sit here and keep scrolling, even though I am still hoping. Nope. Hey, right in here. All right. But anyway, just to put it in short, I'll see if I can find it some other time to share it. One of my favorite bottom patterns is when it does do that and they roll over. It kind of looks like looks like those Roman bridges, you know. You see the water go through, and you see the thing, and they got the little things going like this. Yeah, the arches, the little arches and things. That's what it always reminds me of. That's one of the first things I ever noticed before I ever really got into TA. That's when the bottom. I said, a lot of times I see that they bounce. And I always held on to that, and so I'm kind of partial to it as being one of the early bottoming signs that I've ever seen. I can't seem to. Well, I screwed up my chart there. Way to go. My reverse button's not working like it should. Were we here? Where were we at? Okay. Okay, here. Yeah, this is more semblance of where we were. Okay. Or wherever. I don't know what I did. But the nice little, you know, you can see them come over and then they will bounce and do good. And then you got your formation of a double bottom with measured moves, and takes us up to get out of these highs, to take out these highs over here at 79. That's what we're waiting for. What I'm waiting for. Just don't ever know where it's going to be. Now, usually, we're doing it again. Last time it did this, if I reloaded it, it stopped doing it. Maybe it'll stop now. Now I got a fib that I didn't even pull, so I don't even what the hell's up with that. That's what I was going to do. Maybe my future self did it. We just went through a time warp. Thank you, future self. That's pretty awesome. Why didn't you tell me where Bitcoin's going to be, future self? That would have been the real gift. I don't think it was me that did it then. That's what I would have done. And down here, we got our little 886 area, which, you know, I'm still kind of looking and I'm still seeing. There was a harmonic idea here, but there may be something else that's developing as we go, right? So I'm just keeping my eye on it. But right now, I still got an eye on 61.7, you know, and the thing about it is, sometimes it just takes a minute to get there, and you're like, oh, that's not going to do it. We're bullish. And they're like, oh, man, it's like, we ended up there anyway. Sometimes it does. Sucks, but I mean, that's just kind of how it works. And so really the two areas that I am interested in watching at right now at this point is here and here. And I know we're playing with that 382 area, and maybe there's some snowball chance in hell we can get up there. Ichimoku Cloud says a little different. Says, nah, I don't think so. That's what it says. Doesn't mean it's true, right? But that she's saying, nah, I don't think so. Let's try it. I want to slap her now. But doesn't mean it's going to happen. I'm not saying that, but that's what she's saying. She's saying, I don't think so. So we'll probably continue to make lower highs and lower lows until we get off of a nicer support area. I just don't think we got it yet. That's nice and everything. 0.5. Maybe you can surprise me. You got lots of buys there, but you know, yeah, you're trying to, you almost got me on this point, this 382. You just didn't do it. Some of the other things are pointing out that maybe not. Okay. But here locally on the 4 hour, they're trying to shoot it up. Will it only come up to the top of the, you know, wherever our range is here? To still be considered a lower high. In other words, will it not get past 68.8? And I'm, you know, for the price history has given us, I don't see enough of an argument to say that it would get up there and hold it. But maybe, I mean, a lot of people will be looking for an inverted head and shoulders here. I would like it better if it formed above the line instead of below it. That would be cool. But the fact that it's forming it and that now it's back at resistance doesn't make me much more confident in that idea. And when you zoom in on it, I don't see as much of an inverse head and shoulders. A lot of people still will, but I'm kind of picky on those little guys. It's got a very infected right or left shoulder over here. It's all swollen, bigger than its head even, if that's what it is, and it's slanted down. Almost looks like some kind of triangle pattern, which that's probably what would be the way to play it, or an expanding pattern here, which is actually a little bit more bullish than your, well, no, not a little bit more bullish, but actually got a better rate of breaking out than your inverted head and shoulder. For your downward channels are there. Expanding, broadening channel. Your megaphone patterns. But if you squint your eyeballs real close, you can think one right there. We're on the 15-minute time frame, not that degen. Moving averages here in the small time, they're trying. Look, 50 trying to cross the 100. It's trying. It's just that this is a Fibonacci area that I'm not seeing it hold it yet. All day. Since we lost it. It's tried, just hasn't pulled it off. Maybe if it holds it, I'll entertain some idea of some higher low or even a higher high at the 113 Fibonacci. If it does bounce off at this 0.5 and she makes a higher high, I wouldn't expect it to get much more than 93. I think it's setting up for a bigger bat pattern to take us back down. This is my take on it, my forecast on it. But in the meantime, we watch altcoins do what altcoins do, which is usually drop. Unicorns are coming. We got Watch Me Grow. How's it going, my man? Long from 63K and short from 70, waiting to see which one gets stopped out first. I feel you. I can feel you on that. That sounds pretty good. My only recommendation would be to make sure that your stop loss is not set at break even, because they'll make you lose on it anyway, because that doesn't seem to work too good. What? That song is going to go viral, I think. Oh no. What? Bobby Bear shorts. The tikka masala. Oh no, man. Did they boycott us on that? We don't get any more tikka masala? Kind of crazy. The S&P is at its highest when a lot of the stocks are doing the shittiest crypto. I guess so. Bit more interested in the IBIT chart than Bitcoin. They've laid the trap. Sellers are definitely getting tired. So let's check out IBIT. So this is the ETF, right? BlackRock. Well, I see three nice levels right there. I see a nice bear chest right there. Oh, geez. Let's go straight traditional measure moves right here. I'm going to put it over here at the retest area. Oh, snap. You can't make that stuff up. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just make you ride down here. So this is iSword Bitcoin Trust. It's $38 right now. We've got a target at 32.28, maybe 27.64, maybe. Let's see what else we can figure out over here. Yeah, I think you might. This would be a perfect one to check out to test my little AI bot to see if it recognizes this pattern or agrees with the if it's within parameters here. They got a point. It should qualify as a bat pattern, and the target down here at 886. Let's take it down to 32. Kind of curious. Let's see what we get there. Let's go over to the Telegram group where our AI chatbot mentor is. Need a snazzier name over here. Is it getting some use? I don't think anybody's really using it yet. Hey, can you check the parameters of this harmonic idea? Is it valid? I'm living in style, cash torrents, flood my city street, Jerome's bullets bat. Got my hustle on beat, but question mark. Call me maybe. You are running, right? Yeah, you're running right here. We're still in beta testing phase over here with you. Oh no, we're in the wrong spot. Oh, here we go, right here. Now we get our feedback from it. Didn't take long. I just didn't scroll down big enough. So it reposts the picture and tells me no questions. Says your labeled ratios be retracement 6.4, blah 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 blah. Not a valid bullish bat pattern. You're correcting me on this. 382 to 0.5. 382 extension away. My bat is too deep. Is it really? This is how I gotta kind of test it here. My bat is here. I don't think it's too. This might be too deep. That's what I was asking about. But it wasn't this.
printer go. And I'm cashing the vibe. Gain stack up, keep the hustle alive. Jerome flow rolls, but the doubts arrive. Money printer go. Cash to thrive.
Let me try that one more time. I ain't gonna say a damn thing. Correct answer is it's not a valid bat. The B retracement is too deep. For a bat, it wasn't too deep though. It was within 0.5. I think I'm gonna be arguing with this bot again. I may have to tweak her yet one more time. On the harmonics. I think it's within reason, but it's not the best one. It's not the best one. But still, regardless, we got a 786 Fibonacci right there at 32 coming in. And Ichimoku Cloud looking like it'd be happy to help us find our way down there. So I can kind of see a little bit more downside. And if we look at this as an AB equals CD idea too, or, you know, some people are playing it as the bear flaggy, it takes us right down to the area too. So I think there might be still some more downside over here. Let's turn on our indicators and see what they say, because they might have some insight that the price action is not giving us. They say it's letting up a little bit. And it's trying to let up a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be enough to stop us from getting there, though. You are deep in the red, though. So somewhere we're getting closer and closer to bottom areas here. And there may be some divergence trying to form here. That would be good, actually. If it actually did come down a little further and RSIs can give us some divergence, then add an area of support, that would be a good place to look. But I think she still might have some lower areas to go there. I don't know what that would spell for Bitcoin price, or the price of Bitcoin becoming also down. Because I was still looking like 61 as a possibility for Bitcoin if it wants to do it. I feel like we're shallow than other people. Some people are looking at 40 and 30 right now, and I'm just not at that level right now to be concerned about that so much. But I feel like I need some good-ass coffee. Keep me awake at night. 22 people hanging out. Thank you for being here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
That earlier stream took a lot more out of me than I thought. Let me come over to the chat, see what you guys are talking about. Your lower target is also the closer. So your lower target is also the closer for a weekly gap and scoops the liquidity from that lower low order block, the one where everyone said it was over in 2024. Well, now you gotta be curious. Where were we here? I wasn't looking for any gaps. I should probably go to the regular candles over here. What did you say, in 2024? We're talking about a gap that was over here in this area? Looks like they got lots of gaps. At least on the chart I'm on over here. There's a nice one. They got lots of gaps, don't they? That'd be frustrating for me on this chart. They ever have weekly gaps? How do you do that? How do you get a weekly gap right here? Is it a... Bitcoin traveling down here. And somehow I'm not in a short for it anymore. She broke a trend line. I'm on the 3-minute time frame. It's 2 candles in. It's not still too late to get in on that idea. If you broke a trend line to try to play it, saying that, hey, I was like, damn, I missed my entry. And like, well, hell, if you're a swing trader and you just come across one, I mean, a lot of times you find out you did miss the perfect entry, but you still got to play. Not just, you know, that you need to take it, but just the measure move says 66,580. And the longer I sit here and don't do something about it, the further it goes down. So I'm just trying to scalp. You're finding support over here. I'm not gonna go in too big. I'll take it in increments here. I'll just continue over here playing their stupid little game, I guess. I probably will. Let me go ahead and lower my leverage down. Because it's not helping, because my leverage is kind of up there a little bit. It's not letting me get a good stop loss. Can I confirm that? I didn't. Why are you doing this? Oh, what the hell? All right, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and lower my... I'm going to go about 12. And that's my position size, unfortunately, but it gives me a little bit more leeway where my stop loss is, so that I can spread them out and not have to go through all that stuff, but I've still... Well, stop loss, right? That must look weird. Okay. And honestly, I'm just trying to scalp it. And try not to hold on to it too long. Or the big move. Or anything crazy. Just trying to see if we can build up the account. Just try to do little short moves over here with the chop that we got. But as you can see from earlier today, yeah, even putting your stop losses in profit still wasn't enough to do it. Not the greatest trade right there. These are not good setups I'm trying to recommend anybody to get in. Oh, Dare Venture to say is maybe me trying to overtrade a little bit. So here on the 15 minutes, it's just mixed messages, man. They're trying to climb through the ribbon over here. Let me get rid of this green line so it's not confusing, but this is the main green line that needs to recover. It has not. And we keep making lower highs that lead to lower lows. And it looks good, and then we get up and we get rejected, right? We've been getting rejected at the 100 lately, and now it looks like we'll go back up and test the 200 again. Got rejected there a few times. If she doesn't reject us, well, Miss Lucy over here probably will, because she's good at it too. Weekly time frames, what I mostly focus on for gaps anyway. Okay, says Jen. CME also has slightly lower sell pressure on MACD. Me David says Bitcoin going to 43, the same price the Bitcoin ETF started buying at right now. They can still sell at profit. At 43, it would be break even, and they won't sell if it's not profitable. Yeah, that's a kind of an absolute statement. I try not to make absolute statements. Sweat drip hard, but I'm smiling through. More falls won't catch me. I'm switching the view. Side hustle flop, but I'm back on track. Turn the loss to Lunar Indy says bingo. But will flows let it get down? There's the question. Curious to see. Waiting for gold to fall, which will also help. And we got Anita. I want to take a look at ladies. We'll take a look at ladies. Let's take a look at gold. I usually check it on XAUT. I don't have it charted over here, do I? We're looking at what, 5,000? Oh, she's had a nice little. Now I'm cashing the set, late night grind, turn to a victory lap, more falls can't touch me, I'm setting the trap, boss laughed once, now he's calling my name. Let's see, we don't need those anymore. Looks double-ish, doesn't it? It just has never got past here and held it.
I'm still in the light. Survive. Shine.
I don't know. What do you guys think? You think gold is going to drop? You think it's going to double top or get a lower high and eventually just come down and lose it all? I'm not as sold on that idea. I think it might still kind of creep up and just keep doing what it's been doing. Because the world's not getting any more secure, especially when it comes to fiat money, which is what this driving all this stuff. And I just think it's one of those stores of value that will probably keep on going, especially if there's war talk. That's just my take on it. Oh, dog is sponsored by Good Ass Coffee, the coffee that's good and ass at the same time. Good evening, goats. Let's take a look at Bitcoin over here. Let's take a look at it on the bigger time frame. 48. See, my problem with 48,000 is that it breaks one of the major trend lines. That would erode my confidence in price if that were to happen. So I don't want to see that happen. I don't ever want to see one of the major trend lines broken. So far, we haven't ever done one of the major ones, right? So that would be an anomaly for Bitcoin. And then it would make me want to lose a little confidence. It would have to, and I mean, that's the same trend line. That's the green one I got right there. So from bodies to bodies right there, if we drop straight down, I mean, 48 would be right over here. Maybe we wick, but still, I would still look at it sideways. I don't know. Right now, I have to put more stock into my trend line before I could look at those numbers, those areas. For me, that's just me talking. And a 618 area right there that we're really close to 100 moving average on I'm on the 2-week chart, by the way. On the weekly, it's the 200 moving averages down there. So will this cycle, will we stay above the 200 moving average? I mean, we see from past cycles, we can definitely go below it. Now your 360 moving average is down about 43, and I do have some levels targeted over here. It's even lower than what you guys got. But again, it all involves breaking this damn trend line, and to me, that's kind of a death sign. At least if we were to bounce here, we got a chance to do something. Even if it came down here and came up just for a higher low, I mean, at least we got something, right? But I don't know. For them just to keep driving us steadily down to 48, I don't see that. I may be totally wrong. Come back 2 weeks and say, oh God, I didn't see that coming. I mean, who knows what they will do. But you do have, I mean, even if we take our measure moves, that, even the measure move would get us to 52. And we're looking for a shallower AB equals CD, which we're in that I was anyway. We're still in that area. To me, I think we're in an area to gain traction and get a move up. I don't know how strong that move up will be, can be, but that is my take. And so I think it's going to take a lot to drive us through all this muck over here and this muck over here. And if we do, I don't see how it's going to be that easy for us to get back above it. If we're going to break this trend line and that's going to come resistance, then why? I don't want to deal through that. If we come down here, I don't want to see it always be, you know, I don't play that. It would lose, the momentum would be gone. All this momentum would be gone, in my personal opinion, if that happened. I don't know. My take on it, I may be wrong. Lord knows I've been wrong before. Guess you can say there is an example where we broke the trend that we were on for that. I see it different though. Of course you would. Maybe it's the same exact damn thing. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. And the tech, you have to say, hey, well, look at, we're at 48,000 today. I mean, hell, we're at 67 right now. And I do see future downside. I'm just trying to see how far much longer can you go. But I am looking for a higher low. That's just me, though. This is my jam. Oh, I'm way behind. That may not be your jam anymore. What Bitcoin did is pretty bullish. Wicked into a major 2-week OB while defending the 1-week OB. Order block. Remember, Bitcoin ETFs are comprised of institutional investors and panic-induced retail investors as well. They are, but where they win at 48,000. How about this for a non-absolute statement? Bitcoin might go lower than 43 because of panic sale from retail investors who bought the Bitcoin ETFs when they first started trading in January 24. Oops. Well, it was February, and it was somewhere through here, if I remember. It was at least in the 50s, wasn't it? On up to the 70s, and that's when the first ETFs were coming out, and some of them weren't available, and all this others. It's like somehow from what I remember, it seemed like BlackRock or somebody, somehow they got their hands in early before everybody else had a chance to. Something came out. I can't remember the exact details, but that's what I pick away from it. And it wasn't, I don't think most of the other retail people started getting in until a little bit higher. I mean, but yeah, they can. I would be more concerned about your treasuries bulking, or some corporation that's just. You would hope that they'd be committed and did their homework, but I'm worried about some of them getting put into a squeeze where maybe they're forced to do something, and then they have to sell a big vast number. That would be more what I'm concerned, rather than retail ETF holders. That's just my taking. I'd be looking for a bigger unwind, something that would be akin to our Terra Luna, FTX kind of stuff happening. That's what I would see. Something unwinding, because you get to a certain point and somebody's over leveraged. I don't know. Just my thoughts on it. Influencers be getting influenced by influential individuals. Skin toaster. That V shape near 41 is the ETFs. Near 41. What are you talking about? I'm on the weekly, and I'm hearing you guys talk about this time period. I see this at 49, and that was a scary time. I remember that. And that was a lot of paper hand ETF people selling out and getting all crazy. We're like, we thought this was going to be a good thing. It's not a good thing. Is it this? Right around 38, right through here, that little. Let's grab. Hey, find out when they started buying the Bitcoin ETF, see if we can get some a little bit more solid answer. So it was approved on January 10th. When did they start buying? And which ones? These funds, including products from major issues like BlackRock, iShares, IBIT, Fidelity, and ARC21s, began trading the very next day on January 11th. This marked the first time the U.S. investors could gain direct exposure to Bitcoin through a regulated ETF.
racks in the year, liquidation wild. From 1-2K to 104, we're still on bow. Styles it is below V36K, I was taking hits.
I'll look into some of that after the stream tonight. So I'm replying on my memory. So we're talking in January. Right through here. Okay. Okay, I'm on point with what you guys are saying. And so you think, oh, the buy pressure up here, those people might get paper hands and sell. But whatever happens, I don't know. If the break this trend line, that's a big issue for me. Breaking that major trend line, that's just a big issue for me. Not happy about that. So you guys don't think we'll get a bounce at all? Just a little relief bounce, or we're in some kind of little corrective move or anything? You think it's just gonna just be downward pressure driving through there or something? Pete Damon says, we haven't had an exchange get hacked like IBIT did last year. Imagine if an exchange gets hacked or goes bankrupt right now. He's yeah, those situations could definitely do it. I'm not denying that at all. I'd be looking, that's why I'm saying I'm looking more for something like that rather than people just being scared right now. I think some people are starting to look at this as maybe a little bit of an opportunity in DCA and stuff. The bit thumb of it is effectively that exact scenario, and it happened near 90K. If people believe in the 4-year cycle, they should look at what happened in 2021, get really bullish about going to 84 before rolling over to extensions. The only thing that I'm convinced about is that I just want some more Bitcoin and stack it up. And I'm not a big fan of the altcoins much anymore, and I don't think a lot of people are anymore. And so we stand over here and we watch Bitcoin just chop, chop, chop. And I swear, I think it's just going to continue dropping here in this range, but just taking her own little sweet ass time. Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Oh, look, I'm up 0.95%. So it wasn't a stupid move. And I decided to take this because it broke my trend line right here. All right, well, there's a tiny little trade on a tiny little account, making a tiny little money. Unless I get stopped out at break even, where they take all the tiny profits away. The VC money left in 2022, it shows. Hey, we got Celinda in the house. How's it going? In 2021, after the same percentage correction, it went up 50%, 69 to 32 to 48. Good to have you here, Celinda. Thank you for being here. I have a lot of respect for Miss Celinda. She's very knowledgeable. Pay attention to her when she talks. I get distracted a lot, but I pay attention to some things, the important things. I just keep pulling fibs out and playing with them, expecting them to tell me something good, and then I just don't have anything good to show right now. And all my levels keep getting erased somehow. Or misplaced by me. All I got so far is we found some support on the 0.5 fib after losing the 382. We could just be stair-stepping our happy asses down. The happy ass bottom step that I'm still looking for is about 61.8. It might be a step up above it, but that's the one I got my eye on. See what happens there. Other than that, it's a continuation of lower highs leading to some lower lows, which may continue because that's what happens when you're inside a damn channel. You just kind of bounce off the walls until at some point you come to a bottom area, and then at that point you've got a 60%, 64% chance of these guys breaking to the upside. Getting at least that measure move out it, and hopefully something bigger is playing in the background. That's just a local channel. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for about an hour and 15 minutes, and there's just nothing really to talk about. Altcoins, we'll see what's pumping over here and what's not. Hey, this is TokenBot. This is Clanker. We looked at this the other night. How's it doing? I'm saying about the same. I don't think it changed. Clanker Danker over here. TokenBot. That one's kind of interesting. It and Banker and some you guys suggested and some that I got into because of that. They got some pretty nice charts. Let's come over and take a look at the gainers and losers and take a look at these top 300. MYX, oh, you're getting down to some juicy prices. You were at $6. Now you're half price on discount. That's crazy. Layer 0 was in the lead board last night, and this dropped down 12% today. We got Barachain, which I never got into. I never actually got into that one, and that one actually did pretty good. We got Pippin. You're at 50. You're at 50 cents. Wait, what? I was on a short, Pippin. I got stopped out of my Pippin short. Oh, it was in profit. Remember? I moved it, right? Did it give me green? Oh, that one gave me green. So my Bitcoin plays, they don't. But I have better luck if I put my stop loss before or at break entry with the dollar pairs. But when I do it with the Bitcoin pairs, I'm coming out short. Barachain, what are you doing, man? And Pippin. Oh, no, it got our 54-cent target last time. I was kind of thinking maybe she wouldn't make it up as high this time. We got Sonic, which is moving. Man, you're at what? Almost less than 5 cents. Decred's still hanging around above $20. That's good. River is at 16. I want to take a look at River, see what's going on there. Little con job coin that it is. MYX Finance. Take a look at some of these real quick. See if there's any opportunity either now or possibly in the future on any of these little guys. See what's happening with them. If there's something we should look at. This is definitely not the time to get into, well, no, 15 minutes is not. What we got going else? What else is going on over here? We've already pulled our fibs. Let's just update it. Okay. I always forget about this one. So she went up and she came back down. She's about 95 cents right now. I'll keep my eyes on this one. I think I'm going to set an alert. I'm going to take this little guy, put him over here, color code him. So I want to put a little alert on that little guy so I know when he's crossing over it again. What's that, about $1.04? About $1.04.
What a way to say goodbye.
Take a look at Pippin, which I was longing earlier today, and then I started shorting it. Oh, well, look. Did that happen after? I don't know if I would assume that was drawn before it happened. But this is what should have happened afterwards, is that we go up. That might be why I got into my Pippin play, actually. I think it was. This is on the daily. Dang. You look ballsy. Okay, well, I don't see a good short just yet. I mean, she's at a level. Don't get me wrong. She's at an 886 level. It might be happening right here. I don't see any good signs of it yet. Nice run out of Pippin right there. Go figure. The unicorn thing. It's a unicorn meme coin. Under 53%. Go figure. It won against Bitcoin. That's what I've been looking for. That's what made me decide I want to play Pippin. And I think we've covered this in the last few streams. This is against Bitcoin on the 4 hour. Look at that. So from here to there, man, look at 170% on your Bitcoin. Crazy. This turkey is getting tired. Let's take a look at River. Let's take a look at River against Bitcoin. River against BTX. That's not working. 4 hour, I mean, gaining locally, right? But overall, it sucks against Bitcoin. Locally, it is. She's trying to do a little something. Ooh, I wonder if she can reclaim all this. That could be happening. That would be crazy. I don't know what that is because it doesn't give me numbers over here to work with, but we got percentage 100%. Let's look at River against the dollar. Yeah, it's down here at $16 right now. Going into a red cloud there. Who else we got? Just trying. It's trying. I think it might have a little bit more of a pullback more around the $15 area before we get any good traction. Got moving averages kind of crossing bearish. It looks like they want to come back. Probably retest that 200 moving average. Turkey is getting tired. So Linda is one from the audience that kind of influenced me to remain a turkey when I was a voodoo doll. And at first I was kind of, okay, it's cool from time to time, but then it started growing on me, and then I decided, no, I want to get away from the turkey, and then I started missing the turkey. I can do more funny stuff with the turkey than I can't really pull off the kind of the funny looks and stuff with the glowing eyeballs. It's just a different vibe. It's that do we still have the thing set up for that? Where's the other one? Yeah, that's one. Are we ready? Yeah, kind of this look with it's just not the same with that. Got to represent America. But yeah, I can't get by with as much funny stuff over here with this on, right? So oh, look at me, golden crispy brown. Look, wow, I look like the Orange Man. That's a see, I can't do that stuff as a zombie. See the eyes. See, I'll prove it. Like, look, extra crispy zombie. Wow, look, it doesn't have the same effect. See, it doesn't work as well. But turkey, like, oh wow, I look like I belong in Walmart. And those little bags that are underneath that little heating thing, yeah, or you know, when you go to the gas station, those little crispy pieces of chicken, they're like all shriveled up. That's what I look like. Try that as a zombie. Saying. So Linda helped me find a little direction anyway, or whatever that's worth. Let's take a look at, so this is River. Might be getting a little pumped up. Risky. Can I get I don't want to get into, this looks sexy to me. What is this on the 15 minute with these moving averages? Why are you looking sexy to me, River? Oh, you know it's a bad idea. 618, for real? No, don't tip me to 27. You know I don't trust you that much. Last time I put my trust in you, River, you handed my ass to me, and I was kind of pissed about that. I don't want you to do that anymore. I was like, oh man, this is kind of a cool one to trade. This is almost too easy. And then Famous last words.
We don't chase moons or any of that shite.
Can I get a little scalp, a little non-greedy swing trade out of you? Can I try that? Because Bitcoin is not really working for me right now.
Blacked up so blurry, white lines gonna
I don't like what I'm seeing over here though. I'm just saying I'm not sold on it just yet. Still anticipating. What say you on the smaller time frames? Are you looking antsy over here too? Hell no, you're not. Okay, that sealed it for me. We got a ribbon flip over here saying they just crashed all bearish. So no, I'm not interested in trying to get in at this point in time or ever. Take a look at MYX. This one I'm kind of interested in though. Because the last time it was down these areas, I mean, it did pretty good up and up there. That looks crazy as wild as crap right here. Let's take a bigger picture. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that, but okay. I may just be hallucinating. Okay, I was hallucinating. Okay, that's better. So bottom to wick, the bodies, and we lost it. Well, that sucks. Well, I can't long that. I can if you get back above the line. You think you're going to do it? You gotta show me, baby. Hey, is that our little guy? Is this our little dude up here? Is that our little Batman thing up there that says, "Help Batman before everything goes to hell"? Then everything goes to hell. Not exactly the one I look at, but other than the bat looking ears on it. I look for the ones that's got the little pinhead on it. Something similar, but he's got a little pinhead. Like that. Yeah, that little dude is nasty. But pretty much very similar. Maybe this is like a different version of it. Because you basically got to break out and then the failed and it comes back and then slams down. Or trend lines. Flag to the upside, they say. And that's not. Ladies and gentlemen, let me come over and see what we're chatting about over here. Slenda says BlackRock probably accumulating lots of crypto right now. The Clarity Act, which really means nothing in the scheme of things, will give them an excuse to pump the market. Could see that. Did you hear about BlackRock buying into Uniswap today? No, I did not. Well, that's interesting though. And I'm wondering what Uniswap is actually going to do. If they're actually going to do their profit sharing, well, you know, share their fees. That's what they were supposed to do when they started out. I don't know if it will. Ah, Selenda says Turkey rocks. I say you rock, Selenda. You are awesome. I appreciate you for being here. Linda says, I'm still eyeballing the 38K level. You guys are all looking at really low levels right now. I'm not looking at those levels yet. Maybe I'm just the last one into, you know, the figure it out or something. Double bottom from January 24 dump. Bitcoin never went back there. You guys are looking deep. You're really looking deep. Well, there's enough of you looking deep telling me, and I respect you all, but maybe I just need to start looking deeper there. But first I want to see how it handles the places where we are, just touching the tops. I mean, to me, that's kind of a big deal for it to do that. And I mean, we did it last time, and then we dropped lower too, eventually. But you know, FTX helped that. And I'm not saying that it won't go lower, but I'm just not so that it's just going to keep pile driving straight down right now, right? With 200 moving average still being up here at 100. We got some kind of mathematical pull back to balance, and so we're out of balance right now. We got to find a neutral zone, and then maybe we can figure out, you know, what we're going to do there. Bears retested the 800, something like that, 80,000, something. I think there's more. I think it's more likely that we'll see a swing up before we see a swing down lower. But again, that's my talk. And again, I'm still got my eye on this big ass trend line down here. And that means we got to fight our way through a bunch of these other moving or other field. I just keep drawing the same damn thing over and over. But yeah, 39 is right in here. 786. And that is a good place to look deeper. And I think on another chart, those were the two lines that I had were based off the 786. And I guess, well, now this is the one that told me I was invalid about. I mean, if you're trying to look for a bat pattern, you might have that idea. That take us down to 28,000. Hard to believe to talking those numbers. It's hard to believe. Well, considering how much the big money got in, because a lot of them were getting in higher than down here at 30,000. I just wonder what kind of faith will they have with an asset that goes up that high and comes back down this low. The narrative, will they change the narrative and then they'll start bad-mouthing Bitcoin as it's just not stable enough? I don't know. I mean, I'm just wondering. Because eventually Bitcoin should be maturing as an asset where it shouldn't be quite that volatile anymore. Well, the good thing is, if it ever gets back down there, we all know. Sell whatever we can afford to get rid of. The extra car, the stuff in the basement, yard sales, whatever. Pack up as much Bitcoin as we can if it's around 40,000 or under. Get a second job, do something. That would be what I would hope to do.
This is how it's done talking about in drill.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for about an hour and 33 minutes, mostly looking at Bitcoin, not looking at too many altcoins. Look at Barra, Pippin, River. Got to take a look at ladies for Anita. Now, I'm not going to forget that. Look at it quickly over here on KuCoin, 4-hour chart. And how's it doing over here? Has it made any new lows yet? No new lows yet. Well, that's good. Still just hanging out there kind of flat. Same area that it's been for a few days there, so it's kind of impressive, really. So we're still there. If we come down, I've got this area I'm looking for, just a little bit of a drop. All right, so we took a look at ladies for Anita. So far, we got a higher low. We just got to start knocking out some of these higher highs if we want to stay bullish on it. Then this or any other asset. And she does have a red dot coming in here indicating she might be coming down a little bit lower here. Is it Thursday already? How come every day is always Thursday? It seems like it was just yesterday I was figuring out that it was Thursday. That's weird. Well, now we're heading to the weekend. I think crypto contributes to my time blindness. I'm going to have to ask about that. Well, okay, so now we got sucky Bitcoin prices heading into the weekend. Well, that puts a different spin on it. And this weekend does have President's Day. I was off last week. I thought Monday was President's Day. No, it's this coming one. So, we got more fun to be had. Well, that does put a little bit of a different spin on it. Now we're heading into the weekend trap, whatever that might be for Bitcoin. And I keep drawing lines, and they keep... Okay, here they are. I'm getting tired of drawing these lines over here. I'm looking for 64. I'm also looking at this area down here. I'm really kind of curious to see what happens down through here. But to me, I think we just got a slow burn. And to me, we lost the 382. And if it reclaims it, that's great. We bounce off another fib. We can't reclaim it, but I don't really trust it. I just see lower highs and lower lows, burning us slowly down. Trying to long, get stopped out. Trying to short, get stopped out if you got your stops too tight. Just probably short and leave it the hell alone, and then of course when you decide to do that, it's going to blast straight the hell up. That's just what it does. All right, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm going to the end screen. Got some music over there. If you got any musical requests of songs that I have, then I'll try to see if I can pull them up. This turkey's tired. I'm taking a break. Good night, everybody. God loves you. Jesus loves you. Keep him in your life. See you on the end screen.
Yeah, brilliant.
Don?
Charts looking dead, sentiments extreme. 5 days in fear, worse than FTX dream. Whales in the shadows, stacking up quiet. Downtrends dragging, no end in sight. I tell myself this is the bottom, the turn. Opium flickers, lets the fire burn. Majority wrong, or so they say, but the pain keeps coming day after day. The options scream bare, the bounce is a lie. The fear index low, but the hope still high. Keep reasoning this time, it'll flip, but the downtrend's grip just won't slip. Opium high, I'm still waiting for the signal to change. Opium high, I know it's poison, but I love the taste. Opium high, every refresh is a brand new grade. Opium high,
I may
I'm
have.
still digging my own
I'm way down on the chat. Here we go. Double hero.
Whales accumulating thousands at a time, while retail's bleeding, losing every dime. They say the cycle's dead, but it's dead on point. We still dropping, clutching joints. I see the oversold, I see the light, but
I
the
think there is one, but I'm not
majority's
going there.
bearish, ready for the fight. I keep hoping this is the washout, the end, but the downtrend laughs, breaks me again. The options scream bare, the bounce is a lie. The fear index low, but the hope still high. I keep reasoning this time, it'll flip, but the downtrend's grip just won't slip. Opium high, I'm still waiting for the signal to change. Opium high, I know it's poison, but I love the taste. Opium high, every refresh is a brand new grade. Opium high, I'm still digging my own way. The anger's still burning, the scar's still raw. I keep swinging at shadows, breaking my jaw. So fuck it, let it all fall. Opium high, I'm still waiting for the signal to change. Opium high, I know it's poison, but I love the taste. Opium high, every refresh is a brand new grade. Opium high, I'm still digging my own way. Opium high, yeah.
Ding dong. Ding.
The real ding dong song comes after this one. If you stick around to hear it. Just saying.
I light a candle for every pump I missed. Little screenshot coffin laid out like this. FOMO in a black suit, carrying the weight of the coin that's now worth a house and a date. I stand at the grave in my pajamas and socks, crying over pixels while I sip
Is she ready to go this time?
coffee. FOMO funeral, ding dong, missed it again. Ding
What the hell's going on here?
FOMO funeral, ding dong, missed it again. Ding dong, another green spike, another funeral bell. Another should have bought, another private hell. I bury the hope, I bury the dream, I bury the chance to be on the winning team. The eulogy short, just a sigh and a shrug. Another pump gone, another missed drug. FOMO funeral, ding dong, missed it again. Ding dong, FOMO funeral, ding dong, missed it again. Ding dong, I could close the app, I could go to sleep, I could do anything, but I'm here mourning coins that never knew my name. Hoping 20T sleeps brings a resurrection game. FOMO funeral, ding dong, missed it again. Ding dong, FOMO funeral, ding dong, missed it again. Ding dong, ding dong.
I don't know why. I just think this one's on something else, dude. I was trying to short it earlier, but no, we're seeing some things on the 1 hour here. Bears the Virgins. Maybe we'll do it.
The craving so deep. Giant green dildos, yeah, they're what
How
I
much?
need to
3
sleep.
cents
Not
away.
me,
Invalidate
not
me.
the battery kind from the shop down the road. The ones on my screen that make my
This is looking good.
portfolio explode. They rise up tall, freaking oh so firm. Oh yes, pump in my bags till I squirm and squirm. One big thrust and I'm seeing stars. Fuck me! Yup, it's pouring in, buying fancy cars. Cash or cha-ching. Oh yeah! Give me those giant green dildos. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. The time to stretch high and never say no. Ever! ATs and the keys make my wallet fat. Craving them daily, imagine that. Green and mean sliding up the chart. Fucking my fears right out of my heart. Yes, daddy. Papa say bring, oh what a thrill. Giant green dildos pay my bills. Dash explosion. Scrolling at midnight. Fingers all sticky and wet. So wet. Waiting for that surge I won't soon forget. Red ones are bastards. They leave me high and dry. Flop. But greens come calling with a wink in the side. Sexy, hey big boy. Just some money changes. No shame in my game. They pound and they pound. Driving me insane.
There we go.
One massive candle and I'm screaming, yes please. Turning my new bass into crypto royalty. Counting is to settle for little red stubs that flop. But now I'm addicted to the ones that won't stop. They vibrate my phone with alerts all night long. Giant green dildos, where have you been all along? Whatever, yeah, call me pervert for charts. But these bad boys deliver right to my heart. Fuck me sideways when they hit all-time high. Fuck me! Profits raining down like come from the sky. Let's that cash rain shower. Oh yeah! Give me those giant green dildos. Dildo. The kind that stretch high and never say no. Teasing the crease make my wallet fat. Crave it, I'm daily, imagine mad. Green and mean sliding up the chart. Fucking my fears right out of my heart. Profits they bring, oh what a thrill. Giant green dildos pay my bills. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever. Dildos forever. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever. Green and supreme.
Swipe up through the notifications flooding in. Green candles lighting up the midnight screen. Tap tray before the coffee even brews. Portfolio dancing wild, but bills stack higher too. I know it's poison, I know it's a trap, but the ping is different when it's green on the map. One more refresh, one more lie to believe. I'm already gone, already can't breathe. The numbers don't lie, they just don't tell the truth. Heart keeps counting, mine's already used. I keep saying this time I'll see it clear, but the static keeps whispering in my ear. Ping the alerts, chase the surge before it breaks. Lock the position, ride the wave till dawn awakes. Dump the doubt, stack the sats and fever pitch. Feed the frenzy, let the market on the itch. Ping the alert.
All right, thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you for listening to the songs. If you heard the Green Dildo song, I'm so sorry. But, yeah. It's got a bitchin' beat, though. Oh, anyway. Still, got to clear out the out with a little cowbell, a little Jesus after that one. Thank you for hanging out. God loves you. Happy trading. See you tomorrow.